Toastmaster. Katie, your main goal was to give a powerful speech, and that you accomplished with flying colors. You did a wonderful job summarizing Warren's speech, and I really liked that you used some of his phrases and that you came up with some of your own. I liked far distant members and Warren hates Zoom because we all felt how much Warren hated Zoom if you were in that meeting. Nice counter arguments, especially when you said, I will give a human response. That was a pro move because we've been talking about ChatGPT and Warren was talking about Zoom. So the fact that you recognized your humanness is awesome because I see people even in email now saying this is a human response because we just don't know anymore. So that was fantastic. Nice recovery when you lost your lines. It happened twice that I caught. But for your consideration, for the most part, you did keep your eye contact. It was fantastic. But I keep saying this week after week, and this is something that we can all work on, is get those notes up high. Paste them right up by your webcam or open a Word doc that's right next to your lens. Because as you've noticed, I don't look down to grab my note. I am looking eye level. And what my trick is I pretend I'm looking at you guys. I do a scan and I grab my next line. So I encourage you all to practice that because looking down is very distracting, but it also lessens your credibility as a speaker because people think you have to grab that note and you don't. You know your content, you just happen to look down to make sure you were on track. Thank you for the rebuttal speech. It can be hard to give a response, something that's not popular or that's opposite of what's put on the table. And you did a great job not giving us an emotional reply. Sometimes when we don't like something that's been said, it's like, well, I like Zoom because of blah, blah, blah. And it's an emotional response. And you did a fantastic job of pulling out the points. We are a successful club. We have 29 members. I don't have to do any PR outreach right now. It's amazing. People come to us. And yes, even though there were some points that could have been contentious, you made it in a way to where you were like, these are the facts. This is what Warren thinks. This is what I think. And let's talk about it. And as a club, we're going to continue this discussion because it is important. My dad always told me, you can agree to disagree with people. Just be pleasant and be open-minded. And you did that. Some of the things I know that you didn't agree with in Warren's speech, you were still open-minded about it, just like Warren was in his speech when he said, okay, ChatGPT does do some cool things. So he did have to concede that there were some good things there. And you did the same for Warren, agreeing with some of the points you've agreed with and then continuing with your rebuttal. Overall, it was just a fantastic way to engage with members' content. We always talk about in table topics to try to go back and talk about something that someone else has said. So the fact that you made an entire speech rebutting Warren's speech, I think is fantastic. And it leaves me wondering, is Warren going to do a rebuttal speech on your rebuttal speech? Now that would be fun. Brava. Great work, Katie. Thank you for your speech.